Hello, Glitch Reaper here. I'm about to do my big finale, actually, and I've got quite a show that I've been trying to get in store, but it has been interrupted by more than one thing, not the least of which was whenever I was trying to make it, a meteor landed in front of my face. Yeah, as you could imagine, that caused a lot of havoc. Let me see here. Some fireworks went off prematurely. Some of my, well, something I'm going to show off in a moment was destroyed and didn't even launch off. A lot of redstone stuff was broken. And of course I had to clear out a big chunk of icy meteor to be able to get stuff back in order. And oh, my golem audience was let loose! Yeah! Not too many got out, thankfully, but they were let loose. Also, in the meantime, I figured out that I could, in fact, make a mushroom golem to go along with the others. Apparently, they got two different skins. One's red and one's brown capped, kind of like the mushrooms. So, therefore, yeah, you might notice a few of those in the audience in a moment. But I was going to start out with something a bit different, and I see the sun's going down at just about the right timing, actually. Because this should be okay, but I had just, like, I don't even think I could have rested it off yet, and then that meteor came down. I mean, seriously, that was very, very annoying. Okay. As I was going to do, I was going to show how this process works. This is from the Torched mod, for, one of iChun's mods. Now, this is a torch rocket. To make a torch rocket, you just need a torch and some gunpowder, and just like one gunpowder. Like, this is actually less expensive than the rocket-propelled torches, if I remember right. It's kind of funny. But what this does is it's basically a one-shot decorative deal, kind of like a firework. So what you do is you put this down, and yes, it looks kind of funny with an upside-down torch balanced precariously on a tiny, nearly two-dimensional piece of gunpowder. I mean, seriously, this defies all real-world laws of physics, but hey, this is Minecraft, so Minecraft physics. But you're probably wondering, okay, this looks cool, but what does it do? And I only have a limited time to do this, so this ought to be really interesting. Okay, for one thing, you can put up to 8 stacks of torches and/or gunpowder with it, and iChun himself on his site for it said that the best blend was about 3 to 1, like 3 torches to 1 gunpowder. So I'm going to do that here. Now you can toss them out of your inventory, so allow me to shift throw, and you may notice that it suddenly got a lot bigger outside. It's because it literally absorbs it. It visually gets bigger. Now here's what happens when you toss some gunpowder. It actually illustrates gunpowder being all piled up, which is neat. Okay, now there's another thing you can do to change the launch a bit, and I'm going to put that in as well. Now this, instead of being tossed in, you have to right-click it. You can do the same with the others, and I think you can shift-click to put them in as a pile. So let me see if I can shift-click this to put this in as a pile. Now you have to either hold it or individually hit it, so yeah. Now I can set it off with a redstone signal, or with flint and steel. Well, setting it on fire, basically. So let's see what one of these babies looks like going off from this cool position right here. Come on, take off. You know you want to. I just lit you up like a Christmas tree. Go for it. I can even see it changing a bit. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, tell me that didn't just crash. It crashed. Okay, I'm back, and you can tell there are now torches everywhere. Apparently it can get past it after said crash, but it just about guarantees you it's gonna happen. So, yeah, I think that was officially too many torches. Yeah, so I'm not going to send off another one of those again. I'm going to go with the main display. Okay, that was a bit too much. How far did that go, actually? Because some of these torches I already had over here to help out light the place beforehand, so did the spread actually get over here? Well, let's look in a direction that I know I didn't necessarily torch up like that. Yeah, I also use my bed pet to make the time day again. It has a pretty wide radius, because I'm pretty sure these torches weren't for me torching things up that way, although I may have also been using a torch gun earlier. I'm not sure. Well, this has been modded 1.8, and I've taken things about as far as they can go, so, yeah, I think that was certainly saying limits of how many entities you can have exploding from one giant torch at one time. Oh, there's my previous location for a crater. So that was nice. Now, over here, this exposed area is where I had that icy comet land, so you can tell the impression it made. I've cleared out the icy meteor since then. So I have done that. I originally was going to have this multicolored twisted rainbow fire off the torch rockets. Now I know that it's a bit too much. I've got a decent amount of memory on this too, so maybe Minecraft just can't take that many entities in this version, because again, 1.8 modded is a bit less stable than 1.8 vanilla, so yeah, I just don't think it could take it. So I'll concentrate on what I was originally going to do as my primary thing before I added these on, which admittedly are very cool looking and is a fantastic way to light the entire area up in one shot, apparently. I mean, I'm still not sure whether or not some of these torches were I know these torches were mine, but how much of these torches from over there was really from that one blast? Wow, I think that really was from one blast, so that is honestly impressive. So for your ranged lighting needs, this might just work depending on how good your mod pack and or computer is, so yeah, I crashed. I admit that. I won't be able to send all these up like I was originally intending. This is already too much. I may be maxing out the number of perfect ratio of stacks to stacks, and other stacks wasn't exactly working, because I had 6 stacks of torches to 2 stacks of gunpowder with 16 gold nuggets, which was considered the maxed out you can do with several of these. I have some of those out there that do not have the gold nuggets. I'm not sure if that's the crash or not, but I'm not going to risk it now. To think that I put a lot of this together specifically to launch these individually at a range just to watch them, and suddenly I find out that's invalidated. Oh gosh. I thought that would be able to work. I know I've got a testing world for these kind of things, but I thought that, you know, with Aichun, him having a higher quality of stuff, that would just be a good shot. But I think I've learned a lesson here. Don't make assumptions of any modder, no matter how good they've been known to be. So, yeah. Now, another thing I need to do is, before the sun sets again, and I can, of course, force it, I need to do something very special with this tower. And, you probably know what that is, because I wanted to have a whole lot of explosions and fireworks for this. I wanted this to be a cool finale, but some things don't exactly work out as well as you'd think. I think that's currently active, because I'm going to need to make sure certain things don't fall. So I'm going to have to activate that to attract this, because you know what happens whenever you explode one of these? Stuff goes everywhere, and I have some things that I do not want them to fall into, because I have hopper clocks set up to launch my fireworks. So whenever I take this guy out at the top here, I'm going to have to make sure that I hit him very hard, very fast, and very perfectly, and then follow downward to collect stuff. Oh, and he's infernal. Oh, and he dropped like a rock. This complicates things. Well, that's new. Do I, he's got sticky, so I don't want to risk my weapon. But I can I knock him out like this? Huh. This is not going as planned. And in more than one way. Seriously, get back on your tower. Dude, do I have to... I have to nuke you completely. I was going to use the launcher up through the eternal explosion to redirect the fireworks. That was the plan. It was a really cool plan. But no, this guy has to be his glitchiest ever and just totally deny this. But I guess this is kind of how a finale for me it would probably wind up going. So, so yeah, this oddly enough makes sense. Now is he vulnerable to area attacks? I may have to risk my super weapons here to hit him. So I'm going to do something very powerful. Well, that got him. There, he sank in. Where's my thing? Oh, darn you. Why is it oh, it was one of those. Okay. Well, it didn't did it disturb this? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay. That's starting down. It's not an issue because it'll take some time. Need to rewire this really fast. Okay, now that should deactivate its ability to put stuff in or out. Okay. Okay. That's... Oh. Well, I didn't need that other one anyhow, so that's not a big deal. But some of this other stuff falling could be a serious issue. Okay, I need to protect this. I need to protect this. I don't want stuff to fall down in here. All this worked for an interesting finale. Oh, please tell me this didn't fall in here. Please tell me this did not fall in. Okay. Aha! Whew! It's going to work out fine. And that should keep exploding. Oops. Forgot about that. Is that also it might reach? Okay, okay, it should clear all the debris soon. Okay, now all that's left is just it exploding. I thought so anyhow. Uh-oh. This is... darn you. Explosion was stronger than I expected. I need a little more redstone. Okay, well, I didn't think I'd be demonstrating redstone mechanics in the finale, but whatever. Okay, this is definitely stronger than I expected because I was going to fire it up into it, but no. It's not letting itself do this properly. Okay, who's shooting now? I should have saw that coming. Oops. This is getting to be an interesting disaster. It's a very pretty disaster. Okay, who's also shooting? Come on, grab. Oh, these things were expensive. Okay. Oh, nice red, white, and blue one. But still, trying to stop the clock. Huh. Did it completely vaporize those? Yeah, this is not happening the way I wanted it to. Wow, seriously, how far does that blast go? I didn't realize that the first time this happened. Well, there is an alternative, and there's a reason why I selected this location. If I simply log out and back on and reload the chunks, this will stop. That's why I wanted to get a fresh one, but I didn't realize it would totally blow my firework display up before I could blow it up. So, I'll be right back. Fix this. Okay. Glitch Reaper back again after further repairs. That was unforeseen and unfortunate. Oh well. Moving on. I've reset that back end. Turns out that because they don't register as having an EMC value, even if you put a lot into them, fireworks will just get sucked up if I have a black hole band active. So I saved all my fireworks, even though this was in fact vaporized. So I was able to recover them all. That was very, very nice. Whew. Not completely full, but obviously, but hey, whatever. Now the thing is that, again, I will not be trying to fire off these rocket torches. I wound up having a lot of extra boom, but a little bit more boom than I thought I'd be able to... Well, a lot more boom than I thought was actually going to be operative in here. I didn't realize it would be destroying everything. I thought it would just be above there, redirecting the fireworks as I shot them from this central one here. So that's why I had a line just for them, is I was going to turn them on and off. But this does make the entire Rainbow Plus of rocket torches a little unable to apply. Meanwhile, my audience is interesting and ready. I have my Ether Dragon, I have my Nether Dragon. This is a Ghost Dragon in the light. They do in fact look black whenever they're in extreme darkness, so in case somebody was wondering, yes, they do look different then. That is a thing with them specifically. I have a Forest Dragon, I have an Ender Dragon, and I have a Water Dragon. In case you're wondering, what happened with fire is, for some odd reason, it wouldn't incubate right. It looked like it was the first time I tried, but then afterwards it would just be a Forest Dragon regardless and just burn up, so that wasn't working. Additionally, I can't seem to get Ice Dragons to work no matter what I do. But because the sun has gone down, then briefly after I show my last few audience members of the golems I was able to get, I will commence with the fireworks. This is a mushroom golem with the red cap look. And where's Brown? I know I put you in here. And by the way, summoning pendulums can in fact hold more than one entity at a time and of different types, so it does track them all, which is really nice. In fact, that's how I moved some of them back in here. Yeah, you're the brown one. Nice to join the group. I see we're all ready and anxious. Okay, so what does the golem say? The golem says hit that button. Okay, so I am going to commence with the fireworks show despite all the crazy stuff that's happened, and apparently won't be involving shooting torches everywhere because that would crash everything and ruin my display. So therefore, let's light this up, shall we? Now there'll be a slight delay because of redstone repeaters. This should be one side, this should be the other side, and this should be middle only. So, yep, a little bit farther away than expected. Nice. Starting. Yes, we have fireworks! Oh, isn't this beautiful? This is how you finale. This is how you finale. You make it a celebration. You have fireworks. If you need to eat, have some cake. I don't need to eat right now, so I'm not having cake. But yes, it's glorious. I can even, and because I can fly, I can even go in the fireworks. Yes. Explode on me. Yes. Show me your... I went a little bit too well. There we go. There we go. Show me the particles. Show me the particles through the particles. I want to see all the particles. Fireworks everywhere. Yes! This is awesome. See, I loved it when they added fireworks to Minecraft. I saw finales like this coming for a long time. I'm like, yes! Sorry. I'm just really excited. See, but yeah, you can see I put all sorts of fireworks into my dispensers. Just huge numbers of them. I just loaded them down. We've got all sorts of fireworks. We have the ones that are star-shaped. We have creeper-shaped. We have big explosions. We have the little ones that are like a little chaos rainbow. I used to think that was a really cool idea to have like all the colors in one firework, but it doesn't come out quite as expected, but still looks cool. Red, white, and blue. We have ones themed after the nether with like nethery colors. We have some themed after the end with ender colors. I'm just like the general of the overlord, general makeup of the overworld, the mining themes. It's hard to see because of the colors. You gotta sort of guess what I intended a firework to be. It's easier when it's bigger. We've got very nice loud ones too. I mean, this place is crackling. Hey, everybody in the crowd, you enjoying it? Yeah. Nice party we got going here. And because I got more audience members in here than I have subs, just, well, for the time being anyhow, just think of yourself as any one member you'd like. So, yeah, just think about it. Want to be one of the dragons? Fine. Think of it from their perspective. Want to be one of the big hefty golems? Go for it. Again, I've got like all sorts of fireworks. I got burst types. I've got, which usually just needs a feather, oddly enough, for that shape. I mean, check out the wiki. There's all sorts of combinations for fireworks. This is just about, 9 exact combinations, repeated 64 times each. And in 9 different dispensers. Yes, this is a lot of fireworks. This cost an absolutely absurd amount of EMC. And I had to exchange some heads for some other heads to get the shape to work. For creepers, so this is just a fantastic display. I really wanted this. This is how I wanted my finale. Fireworks everywhere. And you can even be in the firework. Again, loving that part. Fireworks in the face, but they don't hurt. Note, unlike in real life, Minecraft fireworks are harmless. Please do not put your feet, or any other part of you for that matter, anywhere near a firework in real life. Hey zombies, I know you're trying to enjoy the show too, but just remember, those are golems. If you upset them as members of my crowd, they will knock you into the air. Several times. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta see this from the pyramid. Okay, I go back up straight. Can I land on the pyramid backwards, blind? I don't know, it's really sort of decreasing the show from here. I can't even see it from here. So, no, I cannot see it from the top of my pyramid. Coming back in. Oh, what would be like from the battle tower? It's been blown away. Oh yeah. Oops, I fell in a hole. Oh, that's what you get when you don't look down. Oh yeah. This is glorious. Show me the fireworks. And at night you can really see them. That's why I waited for the sun to go down again. Better to get it out of here before some enemies see me. Well, I can't annihilate them quickly. Hey you, get away from my dispenser. Thank you. I mean, I know you're explosive and all, but I'd rather have you up in the air right now, and I don't see a fireworks creeper available. They are in here, by the way, in elemental creepers. I actually had one blow up on me once. That was interesting. Just zoomed up and exploded into a fireworks display. Which was it, as you could guess, creeper shape. More the sound from over here. Omnidirectional fireworks. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna hang out with my crowd a bit. Hi, golems. How you doing? This is the golem area. How's the view? Some of you literally look like you have eyes in the back of your head, so you should be able to see from all directions. I mean, would you be able to see backwards that way? I don't know. Hey, buddy. This place over there. Just saying. Okay, now I'm gonna hang out with some dragons. While watching the show. Hey there. How you enjoying this? Getting a good... I know you get some nice omnidirectional vision there with your eyes inside your... Well, I don't know. Yours are more of the fun. But yeah, I mean, can you really see this display here? I'm here trying to see. It's just over there. Just saying. Aw, he's bored. He's a nether dragon. He sees so much fire and destruction. He's like, man, whatever. This was like, I'm a ghost. Why am I needing to celebrate? But you, come on! Oh, there you go. You're looking at the show now. good dragon. How about you? Ender Dragon? Oh, the fireworks remind you of something sad. Yeah, I know what it is. Don't worry. I won't force you to watch the show. That's your decision. You, on the other hand, you seem to be looking at it pretty often there. You're interested. Nice, nice. Ah, you've been given a good cheer. Nice. Am I running out of fireworks finally? Yep, I have officially ran out of fireworks. So, therefore, I don't need to worry about that anymore, and boing, goodbye. Anyhow, you can see how I set these up. I had these on a hopper clock that, because hoppers are inactivated with a redstone signal, it keeps the clock from actually working until you turn the signal off. So all I had to do was flip the switches, and this goes off, and then it works a comparator. And that rapidly, or semi-rapidly, clicks and fires off the dispensers, which were loaded with fireworks. So these were basically inverted firing mechanisms, until, of course, something like that happens. Which was kind of a firework for me, at least, just in my face. And, I don't know. These were a cool idea, but for some odd reason they just, as you could tell from when I've launched over there, don't work in practice as well as I thought they would. Oh well, I tried. I got the audience to participate in looking in. I got the, some of the dragons were more interested than others over here. But I'd say overall, it's been a good show. I had some good fireworks. I've had a good time here. I've beaten some interesting bosses, like Anaria. I've checked out a few mods, some of which I was unfamiliar with until this time, and actually have showed up in other mod packs a lot more since. Like Evilcraft, I didn't realize it was actually an older mod that had been well upkept. So until I ran into it here, I'm like, this is interesting. Where's this from? And now I've kind of gotten into it. So this has introduced me to a few things. I also was able to go through and add some mods of my own, like Magicum, which this bow's from, and looks really nice, and is quite compatible with other bow enchants from mods like Battle Gear 2, so I could use the bow drawn back and make this thing just like a semi-automatic weapon of absolute destruction. And I know some mods will only really be in this version. Some have been updated to everything to 1.10 and beyond. Some I don't know if I'll see again, so we'll see. Some I know I'll be seeing again. I know that in terms of Zelda sword skills. Yeah. Cool Alias has plans to update, but he was having technical issues, like seriously computer technical issues, so therefore he couldn't. But we will see it again whenever his situation changes. And so I was able to have fun adding that one in and going through the different kinds of quests and stuff along the way, finding some cool gear like this boomerang, which is just awesome. I mean, you just gotta love boomerangs in Minecraft. Yeah. I was able to experiment with other mods too, like more character models, so hence my cool wings and everything. I was able to basically go through an entire new mod also that I had never seen before as well. Afraid of the Dark was cool. I mean, I'm wearing its armor. It really is awesome armor. And I was able to see how that went too. I got to know David and Taggy a bit because of it. I've heard Taggy might be moving on a bit, so right now it's mainly in David's hands, and he's going to be taking a break for a while. But it is already updated to 1.8.9 and pretty good there, and has more content. So we might be seeing more of that in the future, and if it gets updated past that, then we'll probably be seeing a lot more of it in the future. And there's a lot of other mods that I thought was interesting, like extra golems. Need to hydrate more again. Sorry. Like extra golems, which I use for my audience. I had dragon mounts, which is still going. It's still going too. So I've ran into a lot of mods that I thought was really cool in this series. Some of them I knew pretty well. Some of them were new and interesting. And some I just really liked some of the concepts of. So it's just been an awesome run for me, and I've just really had fun with it, and that's one of the reasons why I went so many episodes. For me, I do like doing pretty much how I feel with it, and I really felt this mod pack. This just seemed me. So I'm like, yeah, totally, I got to do this. And that's sort of a thing. I also do have things about time and stuff, so I was able to somehow manage to fit in enough time to just keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny with this. If you don't know that reference, that would be very unusual because that commercial has been around for a long time. Lots of them, seriously. Energizer just likes doing that as a running gag. But anyhow, as I was saying, I've had a good time with this one, and there's a few other things that I'm definitely going to be getting into soon. I'll be doing alpha testing on my channel with my pack at some point soon. I may be helping out again with the Adventure Pros. They're friends of mine. I help them out with a lot of things. I know they have a few problems, but yeah, so does everybody, and that's one of the reasons why I help them out a lot. So yeah, I know. I'm just trying to help them out. And I'll probably also be doing some other things. I might even do some other series over time as well. A few I have some really big ideas on. I know some other people have kind of group thought up a few other interesting ideas, and I thought, that sounds cool, so I'll probably do that. And of course, I'll be having other events periodically. But for now, I guess it's time for me to finally sign off and say goodbye to doing this as like a main series. I mean, I'll probably go into this profile once in a while just because I really liked it. But I think I've pretty much gone through just about everything that's both already in the pack and that I added in that I really wanted to check out and do, and that I really felt like it was a good idea for me. So I've been really having fun here, but it's one of those times where I'm going, I think I've officially hit the point to say happy 50th episode to myself, happy 50th episode to all of you, and basically just happy wow, I actually went 50 episodes in one series because I just really, really liked it. That was awesome. So I needed a reason to celebrate, and I did. So there we go. And celebration over. I feel satisfied. I have been officially satisfied with this mod pack. So thank you very much to the llamas. And that reminds me, now in Minecraft, we have llamas. So that was pretty prophetic. Also, I didn't get to show it on my wall directly, but the Night Fox has subscribed to me too, so welcome to my sub-wall at the last moment. Sorry you didn't get to see your sign actually going up due to explosions. Yeah, I mean, I could pop in there and just show that the sign is there. I mean, I do have access to the void chest at any time that I'd like. Just type in void. This is better than AE2, honestly. I don't know why this mod isn't used more. That's another thing. I hadn't actually played with this kind of mod before until this. Well, actually, I have. I played with Equivalent Exchange 3. That was on Crazycraft 3. So yeah, I've done something similar. And there's some other mods like it I'd kind of like to do that are of the Equivalent Exchange series. But this is classically based on Equivalent Exchange 2 and updating it. So I hadn't actually originally played the original before because it hadn't been updated in like forever. But yeah, you can see your name's here, the Night Fox. And, well, now that I'm in here, I think this would actually, I don't know which is the more appropriate place to do a final sign-off. This says it. This says it. This says you have won, so therefore this is the best spot to do it. I mean, seriously. I like to quintuple multiplex my beacons, and although I did this quite some time ago, I think this says you won. Let's see if I can get myself in the whole picture. Oh, yeah, that is... Wow, that is a spot for it. I don't know if this would be my screenshot, though, because I had a lot of fireworks, so hopefully at some point I'll be able to just select that randomly. If not, I'll come up with a cool screenshot. Maybe fire up some other fireworks just 'cause to finish it off. I'm not sure, but I will definitely have something cool on here by the time that I officially have this all edited and ready. But yeah, I guess this is the best place to sign off. So this is Glitch Reaper. I've had a wonderful time with this series and all of you. And I hope to hear from you soon in some other series I'll be doing soon. So goodbye for now, everybody, and happy finale.